What's going on, guys? So here we have the new project. This is believed to be a 2004 Grizzly 660. Got it from a buddy. It was running and then it quit on them. He didn't feel like messing with it no more, so I picked it up for $600. It's rough, don't get me wrong. But I smelled the gas. I tried starting it. I think I figured out what's wrong with it. It needs a new carburetor. The carburetor he put on it was a cheap Chinese aftermarket one. And those things don't tend to last very long anyway. So the first thing we gotta do, get rid of this old gas, get the gas tank off, and change out this carburetor. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, and I got a new petcock for it. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this plastic piece with some 10 millimeters. Take that plastic piece off. Took the seat off. I've already got the breather off. There's that. I'm gonna paint those anyway. So now all I gotta do is take these two off. This piece comes off. Then take the gas cap off, and I need to replace that line too. All the lines are real old. Okay, well I guess I didn't need to do that since those screws weren't the right size. It's held on by one under here, so I gotta take all this fun stuff off and see if we can actually, it's held on by zip tie. Okay, so could use a new plastics kit on this thing, but it's all right. Okay. Oh, cockroach. Hello. Looks like I need 10 millimeter. Then I need to get this off. Take the sending unit level off. I mean, not sending unit, but the tank level off. Cut some zip ties, and we'll have access to carburetor. Okay, so what I did here was pop these out, and you can actually see where you need to get to the bolt. That bolt. So I don't actually have to remove all of this. Just peel it back a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those. I've already removed these two. Gotta remove this little cable right here, which is gonna be not so fun. And I believe they said there's a cable under here. All right, guys, to remove this sensor, you actually gotta remove this little metal housing. So it's an 8 millimeter. So I'm gonna get this removed and then take that wire out. Okay, so I took that off, was able to unplug the wiring harness, put it back on, that way it doesn't, get lost any of the bolts. So now it's time to remove the fuel lines that are connected right down here. So I need to shut the fuel off, which I don't know if I can do one-handed or not with this broke petcock. Got a new one, so let's go to reserve. And no reserve's empty. So yeah, let's get this off and see what happens. Correction, I don't know why I said reserve, but the middle is off, even though it says on this one. All right, so I got the gas tank off to the side, draining in a bucket. And this is the carburetor. So looks like the throttle cable is good shape. Choke is a little wore out, but that's okay. Well, let's go ahead and disconnect her. All right, so got the rear piece of the breather off. It just unbolts right here off of this little adapter. Got the new carb, new fuel lines, old carb right here. We're about to take off. See how bad it is. Okay, for everybody wondering how this is set up, so we have a little bronze piece that the wire has at the end. It just pops in, and you're good to go. To show you, it's right there. So you spin that and pop it out, and then you unscrew it from here. She's running. She's burning some nasty stuff out the exhaust though. Whew. She stinks. Now I just gotta put, obviously, the bolts back in the tank. To adjust your idle, right here, by the way. It's not going to be completely adjusted when you get it.